Hello, my name's Andy and welcome to the garage. Here we have a Dinky Toys Hillman Minx, missing a tyre at the front there. The other tyres are pretty well worn. I like doing these old Dinky toys. Quite simple and they do give out a lot of pleasure. So I hope you're going to like this video. Okay, let's take a look at Dinky Toys Hillman Minx, made in England by Meccano. 3 rivets, 1 tyre missing, others fairly shot, well play worn, but otherwise quite a nice looking model. Now I've had some trouble sourcing paint for this, so I want to try and do it original. So in the end I've got some acrylic, so I'm going to try and hand paint it. If that doesn't work out, I'll revert back to a colour I've got. The first thing to do is get these rivets out. The rivets already had a dimple hole in them, so no need to punch them. Right, just wonder if that's going to be enough. Oh no, still very strong. Right, let's have a look. Might be a bit more drilling to do yet. Tough old one this. Yeah, I can feel there's still a bit to go. Okay, I think we're about there. I've had to use one of the biggest drills I've got. The front still needs doing. That back's still stuck down there in that corner. You want to take away as little as possible, really. There we go. Front wheels. Chassis. Body rather. Not in bad condition. Maybe a casting line there and there. Around the boot, I'll have to take a look. But overall, quite nice. There's a base. Bit bent at the back from trying to get it off. 2 wheels. They'll just need taking off for paint. Let's get on with it. I'm just taking the very worn tyres. I don't think we'll be able to resurrect these off. Just see if we can get to the end to try and get it off. If you notice, the axle's splayed a bit out here, or the body has. So I might have to try and bend that in so I can just get onto the end of this axle and get this wheel off. Right, gently does it, just a pair of pliers, try and just bend it back a bit. And there we are, we can now get to the end. Well, there we have our Hillman Minx, rotten tyres, 2 axles, base and a body. Time to put it in the caustic. I've been looking at pictures on Google Images and the only casting line really to remove is this one here. You've got to be careful. If you look at different coloured images you can't always see the lines. But this boot line round here is clearly on some of the images. So it's only this one either side. So I'll get to work on that. Okay, I've got rid of those lines, as you can see, either side. They are smooth. What I realised once I got closer and I had a double check on Google Images is this line here, there's a line there, that shouldn't be there. And this line to the badge in the middle of the bonnet there should not be there. So there's still a bit more work to do. The thing I normally avoid using when doing this is power tools. Sometimes it's, I've been having a go at that, and certainly this side here, to get it off with a file without taking too much either side. But really, this here, as you can see, can't get a file in. So very, very gently, on a low speed, let's get a power tool in with a point. This is convenient because this one here, the badge starts here, so you don't want to go past that bonnet line. Close, what you can see when you get close is this badge emblem. It just looks like a piece of bent metal, really. Whereas we have got the emblem from there over there. I don't think this rough bit should be on either. There's a line where the bonnet is there. That needs to stay on, but there's just a little rough bit there, so I'm going to have to try and take that out as well. And I'm just going to try and use a file for that, because I only want the top bit off. Okay, I think we've done as much as we can to tidy that up. First coat of paint will tell us if we have to go back. So clean the bumper, the casting line between the bonnet line and the headlight, and both sides on that side. And just a little touch up, collision damage around the exterior of the rear bumpers, fenders. So let's give it a polish now. Well, she's out of polish. She's an old casting, so you can't expect her to be perfect. Bit of detailing lost behind the headlights along the years. Some pitting around here. So maybe some super glue on there and at the back. Apart from that, not too bad really. Polished inside as well. We're going to leave that shiny steel, shiny alloy, whatever this is, and we'll just smear some super glue around there with a stick, just like that, and then we'll rub it down. Okay, we're just going to drill the posts now on the Minx. That's one post nearly done. It's time to try this hand painting. going on okay. So it settles. It's going to count. Just added a bit of water to the acrylic. This first coat. Well, it will be a nice colour if it goes on okay. Copper. Don't let it get too thick everywhere anyway, I think that's the secret. Right, now get my fingers out of that. Just doing the inner arches. Don't want to paint the rest of the body, only the bits that will be seen. Okay, we're back with our Hillman Minx. There she is in copper, as you can see, and I'm just going to tidy up the axles. Just a general scrub around with a bit of emery cloth. As you can see, they come up a treat. This one, this old Dinky, wasn't in as bad a condition as some. Don't know what you think about the paint. Hand painted, not lacquered yet. I am thinking it looks slightly hot roddy in that colour, like a custom paint job. Quite like it. Not how I thought it would turn out, but there you go. Decided to give the hubs the same copper colour as the body, so it all matches. I couldn't think of a colour to go with the copper, to be quite honest. And on these Dinkies, early Dinkies anyway, often the hubs were painted the same colour as the body. So we go. It's time to do a bit of detailing. So I'm using a chrome pen. Just doing the bumpers at the moment. I think it has to be the chrome pen and not the slightly duller paint, which I'd normally use on an old Dinky, because this is such a bright car in the copper. I have to put some on a brush to get into the deeper areas. I use the smaller pen. Just do the rear. You can probably see some of the brush marks now. There you are, on the left there. I don't think I'll brush another one. I'm not totally unhappy with the outcome, but I think the paint is a better way to go. Right, I'll stop filming there and get on with it without being on camera. Right, what I've had to do is just spill a bit out onto a top there. Well, you can see my rally cage there. Move that out of the way, that's another one in progress. I think we're just going to be better painting this on. Last time I tried this it was a bit hot and the paint wouldn't run. Just taking a look around. I think that's going to be okay. Let's just show you around there. It's got the door handles, got the front grille and the badge, got the rear light over the number plate holder, got the rear bumper. So I'm going to put that down somewhere safe on a piece of metal. As you can see, the Hillman's made good progress, so we just got to pin on these axle and wheels now. I like to put a bit of card down just to try and stop any damage to the hubs. And I've got a hole punch with a rounded out centre to try and make this a bit easier. It's clicked in, I can hear that. So it's going to be a few taps with a hammer. I won't show you them all, but I'll stop filming about there. I'm just going to put the last tyre on. Unfortunately, I'm using the original tyres, which I've had a soak in some silicone lubricant, because the new tyres I've bought are just a little bit too big. So I'm having to put these on and maybe swap them later. The end's peened on there. I'll just get a clean cloth before I put that down, because I don't want to get the paint contaminated. Okay, so we're at assembly, which obviously isn't much. Just turn the Hillman over, pop the front wheels in, get the rears in, and get ready to put some rivets in. I pre-fitted them. Just getting a bit of glue there on the pre-tested the fit rather. I think I might be able to do these by hand, I'm not sure now. I'll try the tweezers. That's the first one in. Second is in. Just the final one. Oops. Right, we'll just leave those to go off with the glue. Next time you see her, she'll be on the turntable. Well, this is what we started with. Dinky Toys Hillman Minx, missing one tyre, other tyres badly worn. I hope you're going to like what we ended up with, because here it is. Well, here she is. I hope you like her. Dinky Toys Hillman Minx in copper, an experimenting hand painting. To be honest, it's better than I expected it to be, hence I've kept it this way. I think the spraying is a better way to go. What I will do at the end of this video is put the sprayed Vanguard, Dinky Vanguard I did next to this for 30 seconds so you can compare the two. I do love these old Dinky toys. They are really nice, especially if you keep them simple. So I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe if you can. It doesn't cost anything. Get ready to see the Vanguard next to it. Okay, there's a comparison. The Vanguard next to the Minx. I think the Vanguard does look a lot better. It's a great one I did there, I think, even though I say so myself. But nevertheless, brush painting is an option. It's certainly cheaper. It's a lot cheaper to do than spray cans. And it's always worth experimenting. Try to be a bit different. So have a good weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next time.